Hi, my name is Michelle Rolfness from Brisbane, Australia. My husband Ken and I would like to congratulate you on taking this step. The person who gave you this CD should have told you that they have found a way for them and you to make a lot of money. It is with the fourth fastest growing company of all time. The only three companies that outperform them in the first 7 years are Google, Federal Express and Intel. In fact, it took Microsoft 10 years to do half of the fifth-year sales of this company. They and their products have been featured in countless magazines, on hundreds of news media programs from all over the world, like CNN, CNBC, Good Morning America, CBS Market Watch, ESPN, Brisbane Extra and Rosie O'Donnell, just to name a few. In fact, the Discovery Channel aired a 30-minute documentary on the company and its flagship product. Now, I can tell you all about how Ken and I came from no experience in business, how he was a factory worker living with my parents with no money in the bank, and after just 3 months in this business at the age of 32, Ken tripled his income and fired his boss. He bought me a 7-bedroom resort-style dream home only after 1 year in the business, and life has been an absolute fairy tale. But if you are like most people, you couldn't care less about us because you want to know what's in it for you and your family. And so now I'll have Ken explain exactly how it works. Ken?
Thanks, Shell. And so before I tell you the secret formula, I want to share with you a treasure that most of the extremely successful people already know about. They understand how to use it, and they apply the principles to reach their fortunes. In order to do this, I want you to pretend that I can grant you one wish from two choices. Choice one is this: I will give you $1 million. Or choice two is that you get 1 cent that doubles every day for 31 days. On top of that, you have to drive 1 hour north to meet a friend of mine named Vendela. She will double your cent and give you 2 cents, and then you have to drive all the way back home. Then on day 2, you take your 2 cents back to Vendela, and she doubles your 2 cents and gives you 4 cents, and then you drive back. Well, you do this every day for 31 days. Which would you choose? $1 million or 1 cent doubled every day? Well, as a factory worker, it wasn't even a contest. $1 million for me, please. Who wants to run around for pennies? Here is where we find out that ignorance is not bliss. If you have a calculator, you can follow along and check it out for yourself. In day 1, you have 1 cent. Day 2, you double it and you have 2 cents. Day 3, you double it, you get 4 cents. That doubles and becomes 8 cents, and by the 10th day, you'll have $5.12. How embarrassing if you took the penny a day. Let's look at the 11th day. $5.12 doubles and becomes $10.24, then it doubles and becomes $20.48, and then it doubles and becomes $40. And in the 20th day, that doubles and becomes $5,242.88. Well, it's still not looking too good if you chose the penny. But what happens in the 21st day? 5,000 doubles and becomes 10,000, 10 doubles and becomes 20, and on the 28th day, $671,000 doubles and becomes $1.3 million. But wait a minute, we didn't agree to 28 days. We agreed to 31 days. And so on the 29th day, 1.3 doubles becomes 2.6 million. And 30th day, 2.6 million becomes 5.3 million. And in the final day of our agreement, day 31, $5,368,709.12 doubles, which is $10,737,418.20. Now who's laughing all the way to the bank? This is what the smartest man in the world, Albert Einstein, said when he was asked what he thought was one of the most powerful things on earth. He said that the 8th wonder of the world was compound interest. And so here's how we can make compound interest work for you. This is called the Show Me the Money formula. Basically, if you can answer yes to these 3 questions, then you can harness the power of compound interest. Question 1. Do you want to make a lot of money, and do you know why? You see, the why is possibly the greatest secret of all time. You see, there are laws that govern success. That's a fact. I have discovered the secret through the teachings of Jack Zufelt, who is considered one of the greatest trainers in the world. Among his many awards is one of my favorites. He was awarded the Presidential Medal of Merit from the President of the United States. And he gets up to $5,000 an hour on the phone. He identified the key element to turning that magic switch on that helps you to get all that your heart desires by identifying at 100% that which you want the most. Or as Jack calls it, your core desire, the why. And so again, question 1, do you want to make a lot of money, and do you know why? Question 2 is, do you have or can you get $200? Well, that's an easy question to answer. And question 3, do you know 5 people that can answer yes to these 3 questions? Now, I won't go into too much details, as most of it is covered in the Show Me the Money DVD, which you can get for free from the person that sent you here, or you can view it directly after this. Basically, this formula is centered on question number 3, which is, do you know 5 people that can answer yes to these 3 simple questions? Now remember, this is a formula, and so you can do this in 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months, 5 years, 5 hours. It's strictly a formula. So let's use 5 weeks for this example. Well, you get 45% of the value of the product spread over 5 levels in this formula. The product value is $120. Let's assume that you answered yes to the 3 questions. You got registered today and you got 5 people that viewed this presentation that you're watching that said yes to the 3 questions. Here's what would happen. The company pays you $24 in this formula for each business partner you personally introduce, which is $120. Now let's look what happens the next week. Since it's your second week, how many people would you assume that you need to introduce to this company? Most say 5 or 10. The correct answer is 0. You're done. You did what you said you would do. You found 5 people that answered yes to the 3 questions. It's now those 5 people's first week, and they all said yes to the same 3 questions, including question number 3, which is, do you know 5 people that can answer yes to the 3 questions? They all said yes, and so those 5 got their 5. 5 times 5 is 25. The company pays you $6 each, and so $6 times 25 people gives you $150. In week 3, you're done. The 5 people that you brought, they're done. It's now those 25 people's first week, and they all said yes to the 3 questions. Do you know 5? 5 times 25 is 125. Company pays you $6 each, so $6 times 125 people gives you $750. Let's go to the 4th week. Those 125 answered yes to the question number 3. Do you know 5? 5 times 125 is 625. You get $6 each, and so $6 times 625 people gives you $3,750. And in the 5th week, those 625 people said yes. Do you know 5? 5 times 625 is 3,125 people. The company pay you $12 in this particular formula, and so $12 times 3,125 people is $37,500. If you add up all 5 weeks, that would give you a total of $42,270. But wait, that's in a perfect world. And we know we don't live in a perfect world. That's if you get 5, who get 5, who get 5. But we know that 5 might get 1, 1 might get 2, 2 might get none. And so what if we worked really hard for the next 5 weeks? And let's say that we fell short of $42,000 by 90%. Would 10% of $42,000 be worth a $200 investment, a few phone calls, and some time? Most would say yes, because that's $4,200. Heck, we could cut that figure in half. Would it still be worth it? And even if you made nothing to begin with, the government will help you. You see, there are only 2 tax codes in America, personal and business. Most people fall into the personal code. When you register with us, the government allow you the same benefits as a major company. We've all complained about how the rich pay hardly any tax and the rest of us pay the lion's share. Well, that's because they understand this principle and they apply it. The average working person in America with a part-time business like ours can get an extra $300 to $500 back in their paycheck each and every month just by materially participating in the operation of their home-based business. Generally, 7 to 10 hours a week will do. Basically, you can get an instant cash raise from your boss by simply using some of your own products and teaching others to do the same each and every month. That is just the tax benefit. It does not include any of the cash flow I've been telling you about. Michelle and I have been paid every week for the last 8 years for the work we did in our first 3 months. And you can too. That is passive or royalty-based income, and we get paid each and every week whether we like it or not, just like clockwork. Back to you, Shell.
Thanks, sweetie. Well, what Ken just told you is absolutely true. It works for us and it can work for you too. So where do you go from here? It's simple. Just let your friend know whether you're a 1, 2, or a 3. A 3 means that you have all the time and money in the world, but wouldn't mind finding out more about this amazing product that has the world buzzing. A 2 is that you would like a bit more information. They will give you a free DVD or web link called Show Me the Money. Or a 1 is that you can answer yes to the 3 questions and want to get going now. If you decide you're a 1, congratulations and smart choice. Contact your friend right away and they'll get you on the path to your financial core desires, including being debt-free and an early retirement program. In closing, we want to give you a glimpse of the strength of this company so that when you partner with us, you'll know that the lifestyle you've worked for will be secured for a very, very long time. In this company's 10th year, 2006, they issued a challenge that basically said that if anyone could prove that another company in this industry has made more money, given more money, handed out more free trips to exotic locations all over the world in the same time period, they will pay them $100,000. Now that's a powerful company to be in business with. We commend you on taking the time to look at a fabulous way to better your financial standing. Even the richest man in the world, Bill Gates, wants more money. I suggest that you immediately contact the person who introduced you and tell them that you want to get started on this wonderful path like we did, or at a minimum that you want to know more. Remember, opportunities are never lost, they are simply found by someone else. So don't let this one slip by you. Ken and I wish you all the success in the world, and with this company you can have any level of success that you desire. That I can promise. It did it for us and it can do it for you too. Take care.